This thing right here, believe it or not, this is a Jeep. Guy came to me, been a long time customer of mine, getting ready to go to Afghanistan, wants to paint the Jeep, do a few things, and he says, what about a body kit? Well, I really didn't know they didn't even make a body kit for a Jeep, if you can imagine. But I said, you know what, I'll get it done. I didn't know how I was going to do it after I stuck my foot in my mouth, but we figured we'd have some fun with it. By the time we got done, this turned into like a project. Every guy in the shop had some input, some hands-on. So when I tell you this is a one-of-a-kind Jeep, it's no joke. You can go anywhere in the world, literally, and not find one like this. We custom made the front end, the back end, the side skirts. We molded the whole vehicle together. We shaved the tailgate. It's all going to be push-button popper doors, everything. So literally, this is one I can say is a special edition for Junction Boyz. This is one of the reasons we wanted the chameleon, because every angle that you have, the chameleon will flop different colors. So this will actually, like if this is green, this will be purple, this might be blue, this will be back to green. This thing is just going to do what we call dance colors all over the place. So if you think my Hummer just does a lot of flip-flopping, this thing is going to put my truck to shame. You know, when we say molding, like we've done on some of the other shows we talk about, there's no seams left anymore between fenders and body. So we constructed and made and molded everything. The side skirts right straight through up into this the rear end back here. If you can see, we put some sweeps. And then none of this was on the kit. We completely built it all. It was months and months of work. When we put this on, we're going to see the effect of the chameleon right away. And then, man, when you put the clear coat to this, it just is in your face. It's just crazy the way it jumps. Colors flip-flop. All right, man, you serious? Let's do this thing right here, right now. Oh, only one thing, we're gonna cover up my bald head. So you did have to wait, by the way. And we know that. We're like shooting this and everything and making you wait even longer. I know it's been like only 12 months and you've been running around Afghanistan. But seriously, we ended up, we didn't decide to wait a couple, 3 days to do the process. Right. I did the whole thing yesterday. We were here up till late last night getting it done so we could get you over here today and actually, you know, see your expression and hopefully it's a good one. So you ready or what?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You waited long enough. Let's do it. And by the way, you owe me extra for staying late. You know what I'm not liking is I think this thing's got better color than my Hummer does, so.
I'm looking at like 4 colors from right here right now.
Yeah, without
green,
even having
purple,
to move.
gold, yellow.
And when you get just right, the vehicle will be, if you're right dead center, it'll be all one color, and then when you shift, it'll all start changing again.
Yeah, it all looked purple from out there when it first walked in.
But man, the pearls are just, you know, look at the light when it hits it. When this thing sees sunlight, it's going to be crazy. Like from where I am, the bumper's green, and you get the purple. But remember we were talking about the sweeps? Now look at this highlight, like coming up in here, this is green right here.
Right.
And that's what's really cool, because there's so many body lines on your car, it's unbelievable, your truck. Remember I told you, we're calling it a Jeepenstein around here. Basically, when you came to us, you know, you said you wanted a body kit. Remember, we looked, they don't even make a body kit for a Jeep. Right. Which for me was hard to believe because they're such a popular vehicle.
Yeah, everybody has a Jeep.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, so now what do we do? And I just said, we'll figure it out, because you were like 2-3 days from going to Afghanistan. Right. I was like, oh hell, just leave it with me, I'll figure it out. And then I was like, oh god, what did I get myself into? This is not gonna be that easy. So I said, well look, we got 12 months to figure it out, work on this thing and build it. And like I said, we just started working, taking pieces of stuff and making it look, get ideas, and then they got creative because they knew they had so much time on it. So, a little interesting, but like I said, nobody knows what it is.
I didn't expect this at all.
I'm just hoping we met that factor. You know what I mean?
I Googled pictures of Jeeps with kits on it, and I found one. Out of searching for a whole 12 months, I found one that actually had an aftermarket kit
that had
molded to it.
Molded to it.
It was like burnt orange, and I could still tell it was a Jeep. Nah.
This can't?
Yeah, I really can't.
That's what we're after. What's really crazy is, even though it looks good now, when I even still get like shocked over them, is when you start seeing the windows get put back in.
Hey, Dad!
And the lights. Oh, excuse me one second. Hey, Bob! In the paint room.
Okay, Mom wants to know when you're coming home for dinner.
I don't know.
Whoa! Yo, what'd you do to this thing?
What's that look like?
A Hummer.
Yeah. Oh, say hello to Mr. Holiday.
Oh, hi.
This is Patrick. This is Mr. Holiday. What do you think, buddy?
It looks exactly like ours.
Sick, isn't it? Oh, no, actually, he's got a pretty more custom paint job or custom body work on here that I haven't got yet.
Yeah, you got to do that fast.
Yeah, we'll have to do that, right?
Fix it up.
Now we got to catch up with Mr. Holiday. Cool. Hey, look, tell Mom probably a couple hours I'll be home.
Okay.
All right, sweet. See you, buddy.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye, guys.
I got a secret handshake?
Yeah, got our own thing going. This project here is actually Michelle. She's my sweetheart, actually. She's Big Kenny's wife, and she's our first and only original Junction Girls. She said, enough of this Junction Boy stuff. I'm Junction Girls. So she was over in Afghanistan serving our country, along with her husband and the rest of the 3rd Brigade over there. And he came back a little bit early and thought he'd get her vehicle out of storage for her and help her out, but unfortunately, I think he met a Jeep with the front end of her vehicle, and we'll show you the front end, and that'll be fixed actually. But we actually ended up deciding we wanted to do like a little project vehicle out of it. She has an artist that she really loves, is Betty Page. So we're actually gonna end up painting some airbrush on the hood, and we're gonna do a little bit of work and some fiberglass custom work in the back of her truck. She pretty much can compete with any of the fellas that are out there. She's got some kicker 15s in here, L7s. You know, about 1,500 watts running to it. So she says she wants to be a little bit more custom and probably even a little bit louder. So that's gonna be a fun one. And I sure hope this is back together before she sees the show, because she's gonna kill him when she sees what it looks like. She's actually home and hasn't seen it yet, but we'll get it back together for you, Michelle, don't worry about it. And that's one of the things, a lot of people think we just do custom work, but we do collision, custom, we'll do it all. We don't care what it is. But it takes a little bit of everything. And now we got another vehicle, another one of the deployment jobs. Gentleman's coming back from Afghanistan and gave us a heads up. He originally did the deal when he was on some R&R in October. Wanted a new front and rear aftermarket body kit put on this Yukon. We said, sure, we can get it done by January, middle of January. Well, then he told us it would be the end of December, and then I just got an email. Today, I think, is the 9th or the 10th, and he'll be home in 5 days. So we're gonna be going some serious overtime, getting this thing ready. We gotta fit the kit, mount it, get it painted, and then, you know, like get it back on the truck and ready to go, and then have this thing ready in 5 days, whether it's supposed to be done that fast or not, it's gonna, because I just don't wanna let these guys down. All right, here, these are actually the wheels that are going on the Chameleon over there. Basically, like a lot of customers do, you can do anything you want here. If you want to do the body, the paint, you can do the stereo, you can do it custom, you can get the rims, the wheels, everything from us, from headlights to accessories. We're now doing the performance parts. You know, these are gonna look hot on that vehicle. It's just setting this off with the chrome and this size rim on that, that's definitely gonna just be like the finishing touch.